Orient and Occident, of North and South, old and new, of the religious and the secular. Here tradition and culture intermingle, past and future merge, dreams and reality coexist. In this land, prophets of the world's three major religions walked and preached. This land, which means so much to so many throughout the world, should become a living melting pot from which one word will emerge: peace.
Unfortunately, the State of Israel is one of the few countries that has to deal with mass casualty situations on a regular basis. With the global escalation of terrorist threats, it's a harsh fact of life that hospital systems all over the world must deal with mass casualty situations, whether man-made or the result of natural disaster. BD Greiber, a leading Israeli travel agency since 1948, brings together the leading experts in the fields of trauma, emergency medicine, and mass casualty situations, and the best instructors in counterterrorism and special forces training to present a unique, exciting program. These pictures aren't real. They're from a mass casualty drill. This is part of the workshop on disaster preparedness run by the two main hospitals in Israel, the Hadassah Medical Center in Jerusalem and the Rambam Medical Center in Haifa. Both hospitals have unique designations. Hadassah Medical Center, the first trauma center in Israel, sadly with the most experience, the result of being located in Jerusalem, in the center of the conflict. And Rambam Medical Center in Haifa, which provides the main medical support for the northern part of Israel. Designated for helicopter-borne military and civilian casualty evacuation from the unstable borders with Lebanon and Syria, and providing all onshore medical assistance to the U.S. Sixth Fleet.
Israel, unfortunately, has a lot of experience in dealing with mass casualty situations, especially from terrorist attacks, and we think that we have to share this information with other countries.
The workshop will include a few topics. The main emphasis will be on the management of mass casualty events, both in the pre-hospital phase and in the hospital phase. We'll give you the principles, we'll give you the guidelines, but more important, we'll share with you our experience.
The workshop includes all the information for optimal hospital preparedness and emergency department organization in mass casualty situations. A visit to an Army unit to learn more about combat medicine and about cooperation with the defense forces following terror attacks. A visit to Magen David Adom, the Israeli paramedic first aid organization, dealing with important simulations such as a large drill on the management of mass casualty situations with mock casualties and treatment of toxicological mass casualty patients inside and outside the hospital. All these enable you to simulate situations where you need to think fast and know exactly what to do first.
Came here just to know the principles. Maybe I can apply these principles, innovate, adapt. And maybe I can teach other, physicians.
We try to become a normal European country. That means that we also have to develop our trauma system. And your system is recognized as one of the best in the world.
All the terrorist attacks here in this area were in very crowded areas, like in full restaurants or full buses. So we are very much usual to treat a lot of victims in the same time that suffer either burns and multiple trauma. Our burn unit is treating about 170 burn victims in a year. We are part of the multidisciplinary team that are taking care of them.
this multidisciplinary approach and treatment, including intensive care, including special operations, including microvascular surgery, including very special and very advanced techniques of imaging, like embolizations in cases of profuse bleeding from the face and from the jaws, base of skull, which need a special expertise that unfortunately, as we always say, we have this experience.
The Department of General Thoracic Surgery in this hospital does between 500 to 650 operative cases and major resections and esophageal surgery per year. When there is no trauma, the teams are working in the regular hospital day-to-day work, and as soon trauma takes place, the teams are mobilized to take and manage trauma by themselves in an independent fashion. That is the specialty of the General Thoracic section, being attached to the trauma center out in this hospital.
Dealing with this difficult issue is extremely demanding, especially when you need to be the first to know what to do in order to succeed. That's why this unique program includes much more than important hospital preparedness information. This is the Israeli Center for Security and Defense Training, dealing with emergency situations and small-scale combat. Here you can learn from veterans of elite Israeli military units how to deal with stressful, unfamiliar situations that require self-control and quick thinking. This will help you make innovative, bold decisions in seconds when you don't have time to spare.
It's an installation. It's not only a shooting range, it's also designed for many other sorts of activities that they promote teamwork, leadership, responsibility. Most people don't know what they are capable of. They don't know how well they can work under pressure or work as a team, lead, take responsibility not only for themselves but for their teammates.
This is a unique, high-intensity, high-impact personal development experience where the atmosphere is busy and packed with action. Some of the training may look intimidating, but that's the object, to learn how to take responsibility and confront fears.
It's also very fun. You know, we're here to learn, but why not make it in a fun way so we can enjoy it too?
Apart from the wonderful experience of seeing the beautiful sights, enjoying great weather, and meeting new people, BD Greiber present a unique, exciting program held in the largest hospitals in Israel, as well as simulation centers and facilities used by the Israeli Army, to give you all the knowledge you need and all the tools you can use. So when the time comes, and every second counts, you'll know what to do first.